climbing away, quite steeply to show that we can get away from, like I said, a small airfield, and then come back and show the maneuverability of the aircraft. Then I simulate a train warning, something from the train warning system, and I can pull up, climbing somewhere in the order of 100 degrees below, and then to show that I can get back down again, to make a nice bank angle of 100 degrees, and bring it back down, and then I'll just be landing. Again, landing is really important. So, make a short landing, reverse up a little bit. There was no turning space. I could actually back the airplane up for a takeoff, and that's the display. So it's not aerobatics, but it's showing what you can do in an operational sense.
Brilliant, thank you so much.
Well, thank you very much for coming and talking to me. I really love showing and talking about my airplane because I think it really is a fantastic machine. Ben, how many here at Fairford this weekend is very significant, and it's the first time the aircraft has been public in Britain, its first British airshow appearance, and of course it's going to be a massively important aircraft for the RAF. Currently have a official requirement for 25 major parts of the RAF future. The display too, a very, very impressive routine we saw from the aircraft yesterday. It certainly is. I'll just break off for a moment while another heavy transport gets there. This is US Air Force Boeing 737. Slowly enough to refuel helicopters, which is another one of its roles. So certainly something to look out for later. It may be a brand new aeroplane, but it's certainly demonstrated with great confidence.
We hope to see that later on. Also, we're going to see fairly soon actually one of the first fast jet displays of the show, the Belgian Air Force F-16, flown by Michel Berlin this year, and once again Josette caught up with him earlier this week.
Your second year displaying, but
Indeed, we didn't. It was unserviceable, sadly, but they've got that fixed and rolling now. The Boeing KC-135R Stratotanker from the 54th Air Refueling Squadron, US Air Education and Training Department. Taking off from Fairford, not an uncommon sight over the years. For a long time, Fairford was home to the temporary duty detachments of the USAF's 11th Strategic Group. They ceased in the early 1990s. In many ways, the strategic airlift, and has been used extensively in operations since we've had it for the last effectively 10 years. I mean, many people think of the C-17 as a new aircraft in our inventory, but yeah, it's come into its 10th anniversary already with the Royal Air Force service.
You can now see at the right-hand end of the runway the C-17 with the gear down, yes, and in line now with Fairford's runway.
It looks like he's coming in clean. Looks like he's going to do either a straight fly through, or he may well do a run in and break.
For those of you with small children, this is the loudest display of the day, so if you want to cover their ears, just protect their hearing, that would be very much appreciated. The pilot today, the right-hand side of the runway, Flight Attendant Tim Clemens, 29th Squadron at RAF Coningsby in Lincolnshire. Tim flew the Jaguar before flying the Typhoon. He's got a wife, Emma, 2 cats, Simba and Saba, and a 1-year-old daughter called Freya. Tim will be performing the flat display stage with the cloud base, but that should be nice and low and nice and loud for you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, from the right-hand side, Flight Lieutenant Tim Feather and the 2010 Royal Air Force Tatoo display. Decelerating the aircraft to well below 150 miles an hour through slow speed, high alpha paths. During this manoeuvre, Tim will have the stick fully back in his stomach, using the engines to control the height of the aerojet engines, each which produce 20,000 pounds of thrust throughout the burner. This results in a max speed of Mach 2 and a maximum altitude of 65,000 feet. This also gives a time of fuel greater than 1 vertical lift, and because of that the aircraft is extremely slow. Benefit of that, landing speeds are low, and then stop the aircraft from short distances, thus giving it a tactical ability.
MLU fighting Falcon.
When he comes past, we'll see this aircraft sports an extremely colourful livery, and here he goes on the roll. Twinkle rolls to get rid of all that energy as he prepares to configure the aircraft for landing and making his approach back onto runway 27. An excellent, spirited display, especially given the very difficult conditions.
Yeah, superb there from Michel Nijsbulen. Really top class fast jet flying in the cloudy clag above Fairford.
Just an update from air traffic. What we can expect to see now then is the C-17 recovering to land, followed by the KC-135, and they're going to go down to the west end of the runway and Lurk in the loop was the phrase that was given to me. They're going to wait down that end, clear of the runway, whilst the Gripen is then released to do its display. Mitch on short. As he was pushing down, putting power on that deflected jet efflux coming out of those two inboard engines, and effectively by increasing power right across the it increases the landing roll out and reduces the rate of descent, not by pushing the aircraft up and flaring.
The JAS-39 Gripen of the Swedish Air Force. The example on the runway now comes from the 3rd Squadron of the F7 fighter wing at Sotenäs in south-central Sweden, flown for us this year by Captain Anders Björk.
Anders has about 500 hours on type, and this is his 2nd season.
So here we go, the 2010 display of the Swedish Air Force Saab JAS-39 Gripen.
Multi-role type able to perform the air-to-air, air-to-ground, recce and anti-shipping missions. It's also intended to have a very high degree of operational flexibility, just like its illustrious predecessors, with ease of maintenance in extreme weather conditions and short abilities to perform.
Here's the high alpha pass.
Someone that I got into this maneuver, the barrel roll.
Please be aware that gazebos, windbreaks, tents and ladders along the crowd line can often spoil the view of others. There is a 10-metre exclusion zone along the crowd line and spectators are requested to respect this ruling and be considerate of others.
Air Tattoo Live, flying display commentary. To make the most of your day at the show, buy your copy of the official Air Tattoo 2010 souvenir program. If you miss getting your copy at the entry gate, you may still get copies at the public information points and official shows.
Maybe markings, but this one bearing no unit identification at all.